Hello. I bet you're wondering why I brought you here today. Actually, it was the algorithm who brought them. Well, since you're here, that means the algorithm has blessed you today because I have a message for you. That message is make your fucking art. Time is money, and the way that inflation is going, that means that shit ain't cheap. So you need to be using your time wisely and be working on your art. I know putting yourself out there is a scary thing. The internet is ruthless. I've seen Twitter. But that shouldn't stop you. People go about their lives every day wishing that they had the time to do the things that they actually cared about. And then they hit the old age of 30 and they start questioning their life decisions. Hey, aren't you 30? But that's also my point. I spent so much time creating things for other people that I never took the time to create the things I actually wanted to create. And that started to make me feel depressed. And whenever I wanted to create, I started feeling overwhelmed by self-doubt and imposter syndrome. But then eventually, the regret of not creating anything started to overpower my imposter syndrome, and so I decided to create a TikTok. And every step of the way, I started thinking, what are you doing? This is a bad idea. Everybody's gonna hate this. You're posting cringe. Nobody's gonna view this. Everybody's gonna hate on you for posting this. But you know what ended up happening? Nothing. Nothing happened. I was actually relieved by that. I've had friends and family comment on the TikTok video, giving kind words and thinking it was funny, and that was also pretty cool. None of the things that the voices were telling me actually happened. But the thing that also happened was I felt fulfilled just by making one video, because I haven't made anything in such a long time that it was refreshing to make something that I wanted to make, even if it was just something small like that. Granted, it was kind of challenging because I had to do everything by myself, and I haven't filmed anything by myself in a very long time. There have been so many times where I've talked to my creative friends and they'll say, yeah, I want to create that, but I just don't have the time to. Like, I want to draw, but I can't think of anything. I want to write that book, but I don't know like where to start. Or I really want to make a song, but I don't think anybody's going to listen to it. Yeah, man, I get that. Sometimes I think about starting my food chewing ASMR videos, but I don't think anybody's gonna watch those either. Why would you do something so filthy, you sick? But I get it though. I understand. But if you're having that craving, that itch, that burning sensation, you should probably talk to a doctor because your condition's getting pretty bad. But if you want to create something, you have to make the time for it. But what if it's bad or cringy? Just have fun with it and don't care about being cringe. Is something truly cringy if it brings you joy? Also, think about it like this. You could have made somebody else's favorite piece of art. Do you know how much weird stuff I've seen on the internet that people absolutely love? You think they cared? They just wanted to make that stuff. And people end up loving it. So why don't you make something that you can love as well? Make your own favorite piece of art because it will bring you joy. And I truly think that life is worth having even just a little bit of that joy. Speaking of life, how are you still?